Hey, yo, what's up? We are now in the fourth game for January 12 NBA Game Day. We'd be talking about San Antonio Spurs going up against Oklahoma City Thunder. So, as always, we will be discussing about the standings first. So, let's begin with Oklahoma City Thunder. Uh, this is crazy, man. Oklahoma City Thunder is actually ranked number 8 as we speak, as this video is being recorded. Man, they're ranked number 8 of the West with 5 wins and 4 losses, and they're actually riding a 3-game winning streak. Man, if I would have told you or anyone here in this crazy world that the Oklahoma City Thunder can actually do a 3-game winning streak or can be a part of the top 1 to top 8 in the West, and you would think that I'm a crazy dog, not knowing what I'm saying. But really, if you would have checked the predicted rankings, 1 to 30, before the season started and all, Oklahoma City Thunder was one of those teams who was expected to be at the last. But look at them now. I mean, I'm not saying that they would stay here and be in the playoffs, and I'm not saying they can't, but I didn't really even expect that they would be playing around somewhere here at number 8 again, considering the fact that they're even in the West, which is, as we all know, a relatively tougher conference. But nevertheless, again, Oklahoma City Thunder is here, so I just want to give them kudos for that. Now, their opponent is San Antonio Spurs. If the OKC is at number 8, San Antonio Spurs, they're just right behind them at number 9, with 5 wins and 5 losses. So they are just behind by half a game, just half a game. And San Antonio Spurs lost their last game. That was against Minnesota Timberwolves, I guess. And Spurs suffered from that loss because the Wolves already got Carl Anthony Towns back, and I'm happy for the Wolves as well for having him back. Okay, so we have two teams here. Both teams having a rest, and also both teams, going right at each other. One is at number 8, the other is at number 9. Both are in the West. Let's take a look at the spread given. By the way, this game will be held at Oklahoma City at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So that's 9 o'clock a.m. Manila time for all my co-Filipinos out there. San Antonio is given the minus at 2.5. And of course, Oklahoma is given the plus 2.5, despite of them having this so-called home court advantage. Okay. Now this is when it gets hard. San Antonio, we all know, and everyone here, if you know basketball, you know San Antonio. And if you respect basketball, you respect San Antonio. And when San Antonio didn't make it last year in the playoffs, it seems like everyone was expecting for San Antonio to show what they could really do, this year or this season. And so when San Antonio started like winning, everyone was happy, especially when Aldridge got hurt and all that. Everyone was like talking, and are the Spurs are the Spurs ain't gonna make it again? So, stuff like those, questions like that. But again, I'm happy to see them being able to play with one another. Looking like a team. They may not be, and they may never be the same team again with Duncan and all that. But at least they are relevant and substantial in this West Conference. And again, straight up, if we just take a look at the list or the roster, San Antonio Spurs will be selected easily. But because of what has happened lately, I'm gonna pick Oklahoma City Thunder, and I think this is the first time I'm picking Oklahoma City Thunder in one of my predictions, in any of my predictions this season. Okay, I'm picking Oklahoma plus 2.5. Let me give you the reason why. Number one, they're on a roll. Again, 3-game winning streak. And I'm a huge fan of momentum. Oklahoma is in the momentum. Whenever you are having that kind of stride, you never want that momentum to die, right? So you would go out there, you would play out there, you would give your all just to keep that particular momentum that I'm talking about. Number two, San Antonio Spurs is coming off a loss, and with that loss, DeRozan didn't actually play. DeMar DeRozan didn't play, and if you would read the internet and all that, it was just said that DeMar DeRozan didn't play due to some personal reasons. And I'm checking actually here. It shows that DeMar DeRozan will remain out for this game against Thunder. Now we all know it's not just DeMar DeRozan, but if you take DeMar DeRozan out, that's already like instant 10 points, 15 points at that for the San Antonio Spurs, and that's another reason. And not only DeMar DeRozan, we all know that Derek White and Eubanks, Weatherspoon, those are some of the players who are not healthy or who are not even available for the Spurs yet. So, and I'm picking Oklahoma on that because Oklahoma City Thunder, they're young, they're winning, and they're figuring things out. Those who have been out are still the same people who are hurt and who have been out. Ty Jerome and Trevor Ariza, but whoever they have in there, they're they're able to do what they need to. I like this 19-year-old power forward or center, Alexei Pokusevsky. He's able to play, he's able to help. Not really having a dominant performance, but he is being efficient. And man, he is just 19 years old. Look at his body, man. Um, just give him like a year or two, he will be scary. If he continues to play like that, if he continues to listen to his coaches, to his teammates, he would be one of those good players that Oklahoma City Thunder would surely have. All right, so those are just some of the reasons why I'm picking Oklahoma. Oklahoma City Thunder I think Oklahoma City Thunder would be at least safe for that plus 2.5. SGA doesn't have a problem because DeMar DeRozan is not there. I was thinking a possible matchup between those two, so I'm actually thinking right now as to who's gonna take SGA if DeRozan won't be there. I don't know, maybe Gay. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Nevertheless, my pick is Oklahoma City Thunder plus 2.5. Okay, just stay right there. I'm gonna be uploading the other videos for the remainder of this game day. Peace out. Pass I love. God bless.